Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing? I see we got Chow here already. Welcome, welcome. We all having a good Sunday, good weekend. Finn the Slender. Is this the tutorial for how to cook without burning the house down? Yeah, probably. Hopefully, we won't burn the house down. Nah, we can burn the house down. We're paid up on our insurance, I think. We got a nice thumb of ginger there. I just wanted to finish. Actually, if you want to learn, this is a really easy recipe. All it requires is a butt ton of garlic. But how was everybody's weekend? Has it been nice? I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't tell you what the heck has happened this week. It's just been Olympics, going to the store, and like naps. Which I'm not complaining because I needed the sleep. There we go. I'm going to grab a couple of these because it seems a little slow. Alright, get this garlic peeled. Oh, thank you for the follow, Demonic Pain. Appreciate that. What brings you in today? Apparently I didn't hit this one hard enough because it's not peeling. Okay, let's try hitting that one again. There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow, Finn. We smacked the garlic. You were in recommended, so I thought let's give it a try. Oh, appreciate that. We're a cooking stream that I sometimes do other things. So variety, as in like once in a blue moon. I do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Try and cook something each day, and then occasionally I'll do something like build Legos or play games. But for the most part, cooking. I love chatting with people while we make whatever it is we're making that day. So, but if you've got a suggestion for anything you'd like to see made, let me know, because I'm always trying to find new and interesting things. You know, I feel like everyone's got their go-to, like, 10 to 15 things they make all the time. I'm trying to expand mine. Thank you for the warm welcome. Is that a gallon of vinegar? Yes, it is a gallon of vinegar. We're not going to use all of that. I use vinegar to clean like bathrooms and stuff. Well, that's what I bought this for, but you also need a decent amount of vinegar for this recipe. So it just works out that I have a ton. Will we be drinking it? We will be making a sauce out of it. So yeah, actually, kind of, we will be drinking it, just not like directly. That would clean me out so good. I mean, you guys don't regularly carry a gallon of vinegar around your apartments and houses? What are you going to do when it's spontaneously Easter again? No Easter eggs? Alright, I've got 6 more garlics. 20 garlic cloves in all. If I didn't already know that this was not Italian, I'd be like, based on the garlic use. Oh. That one looks gross. Alright, hold on. I've got more garlic. Alright. My hands are so sticky. I want to, like, wash my hands after every single one of these. It's like I dipped it in taffy. If you ever drink that, the inside literally melts. Vinegar is actually the safest cleaner if you have pets. Yeah. It's actually nice is Skipper and Lily, the dog and the cat, don't go into any of the bathrooms. Okay, I need to wash my hands. Hold on. Alright, let's try this last one, and then I need to pull out a 20th. There we go. Look at that, clean. My grandma says the bigger the pieces of garlic, the more flavor. Cubed garlic is more for sauces. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Garlic in general, what you do to it changes how it's flavored. So, like, leaving it in this form. Oh, that peeled perfectly. Is actually going to be the most, like, pungent version of garlic. Because, garlic's filled with cells like anything, and you puncture them by cutting. And that allows the insides to basically come out and get cooked. That's how you end up with a sweeter garlic. So the more you puncture those walls, the more the flavor changes. That's why you see recipes say for garlic paste, garlic minced, garlic diced, whole garlics. Alright. Another use for vinegar is pouring some in the spray bottle with 1 sliced lemon and some dish soap. Great for cleaning glass surfaces. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Okay, so what I've got here is almost 4 pounds of pork belly. I'm going to be cutting this up into cubes, and then we are going to brown the cubes. Perfect. So I just turned my pan on. I'm using a Dutch oven because I was originally going to cook this in the oven because it's got a braise in the delicious vinegar liquid. Unfortunately, it requires an hour and a half of cooking in the oven, or you can do an hour on the oven stovetop. So we're doing that. And I figured you guys didn't want to watch a pot boil for an hour, which is why we're going to go ahead and make some cupcakes in between. They aren't from scratch, because I genuinely couldn't figure out how to make strawberry cupcakes from scratch. I did some research, and there are some like ways to do it, but it was a little bit outside my comfort zone for something that we could very easily just use the like 5 boxes of mix that my wife carries at any given time. Okay. The recipe that I'm following calls for half of this. So about 800 grams of pork belly. This is 1,600. This is all they sold at the store, which is what I'm stuck with. Alright, let's see if I can cut the other ones, like, fully. Hi, how's it going? Hey, Electrifying Radio. Welcome in. Did they finish up over at Rusty's? I hope his stuff turned out good. It was looking delicious. When I use pork belly, I don't use any oil. The meat itself is so much fat with it, it's basically oil itself. Yeah, you're not wrong. Because we're going to be rendering a lot of that fat. And I don't want it to be super oily. But unfortunately, that's just the nature of pork belly. Genuinely, the longest part of this cooking process is going to be browning all the sides on this in the pot. But I have gotten raw pork all over my island, so I'm going to have to Clorox the crap out of it. This is actually my first time working with, like, actual pork belly. I've done a lot of bacon. I mean, look at me. I'm huge. I've definitely done bacon. But, pork belly is one of those things that I didn't like a lot of. Like, there's a lot of places that serve pork belly, and it's like, oh, have our grilled pork belly or barbecue pork belly. I had it a couple of times. I found it to be really chewy and gross. And then I had it really good one place, and I'm like, I see why people like this. Changed my whole opinion. Cross-contamination incoming. Just kidding. You're not wrong. That is something I'm definitely worried about. Alright, I'm going to wash my hands, and then we'll get the browning. My wife's going to come up and help with the cupcakes, because that's more her realm of expertise than mine, but I can make a decent dessert, as you've probably seen a couple times on the channel if you've watched it at all. Got our Dutch oven preheating. That is warm. Man, this smells like somebody just made a whole big old batch of bacon. And that's going to be a problem because it's going to make me hungry. Alright, we're going to start with this. Hey, Tanner, how you been, man? I was in one restaurant, and the chefs and they were arguing. I just hope Chef Ramsay won't come in, and they know I messed up. Yeah. That'd be my greatest fear if I was, like, in a restaurant. Look at the gorgeous color we got on this already. Alright, in the background I was cleaning. Hydrate. Here's to you. Too much pork recently, Mr. Kimball. We need some vegetarian alternatives. I have a vegetarian thing I'm making tomorrow for you, Tan. Well, not just for you, but because it sounded and looked good. Yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. I'm going to be making some pizza tomorrow. White sauce, caramelized onions, and mushrooms. I know you're a vegetarian, Ken, but as a German, I didn't think it was possible to have too much pork. Oh, man. Little something for the chef, but looks good. Yeah, it's probably pretty tasty. I worked in a bakery, and when it was 35 to 40 degrees outside and the furnaces inside, it was like a living hell. I also carried 4 water bottles. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty rough. I'm going to be sweating by the end of this. Don't you worry. You guys been watching the Olympics? Much? My wife's had it on as much as she can. She really loves watching it. So we've been having a lot of swimming on. I got to see some of the shot put yesterday, which I really enjoyed. Mostly just women's gymnastics because I love Simone Biles. Yeah, I've seen you on your Instagram posts. You've really been enjoying her. Plus the cats. Cats have been into it. Yeah, watching beach volleyball at the moment. That's good stuff. We got a really nice sear on this stuff. It smells wonderful too. I might try and not crowd the pan as much. So you said you worked in a bakery. Yeah, I did. I love the Turkish guy with a gear without getting silver. Looks like an assassin. Yeah, I love those memes that have been coming out about that guy. It's hilarious. Imagine if he actually was an assassin. Apparently in an interview, he said he's just born to shoot, which is crazy. So, do you work in a bakery still, or was that just like a fun job? I should preface that I have no cooking background whatsoever. Woo! Yeah, because look at how gorgeous these look. A lot of grease coming out. Burning my hand is what I'm doing. I wish you guys could smell this. Have any of you guys had pork belly adobo? Or chicken adobo? Because it's essentially just a variation on that. Can you hear me over the sound of all the sizzling? Let's put it that way. A lot of grease in here, but it's pork belly, so what do you expect? I think it was a little better with the temperature slightly up. I brought it down and it's not browning as nice. There we go. There we go, getting some nice browning. Look at that Maillard reaction. Some of these actually look like steak, which is kind of blowing my mind. I'm hoping that we can get this done in another batch after this. Maybe not. There we go. Just popping out with some friends for a bit. Have a great rest of your stream. Yeah, man. Thanks for showing up, Cal. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have fun. Ow. We're getting some tough skin today, guys. So much grease. It'll be worth it in the end. Yo, what's good? Hey, Dennis. Welcome. How you doing, man? We're just working on getting our pork belly here seared. I'm all right. Looks delicious. What? Thank you. How's your weekend been? You do anything fun? These smaller ones are done for sure. And we're not trying to finish cooking and rendering out all the fat from this pork belly. We are going to braise it in the liquid, so we're just trying to get a nice sear. This is our only chance to get that flavor is now. Ooh. A lot of oil. batch. Not really, with nothing to do here in Alaska, just igloos and shit. You're in Alaska? What part of Alaska? Like, are you in the part that's, like, super nice right now, or are you in the part that's, like, super cold right now? Also, if that's a really dumb question, I apologize. Alright, that's the last of the pork belly. I've always wanted to visit Alaska. It's been on my list of things I'd like to do. Like, I've always wanted to do, like, an Alaskan cruise. So I hear it's beautiful. My father-in-law's gone up there many times to go hunting. But, I'm not really into that. This stuff is coming together quick. Alright. So, that's finishing up. We got to get our liquid here. Hey, Rusty. That's all the fat released from the bacon. Yes, there is a ton of... I mean, it's just pork belly, so it is a ton of fat. Alright, so a half cup of soy sauce. We're doubling the recipe, so it's going to be a full cup of soy sauce. Hold on, is there a way to get this top off? Okay, no, we're doing it the slow way. How'd your pasta come out, Rusty? It looks delicious. I'm glad I bought a new one of these. Alright, we're almost there. A cup. That was like half the thing. So good. Yeah, it looked good. Wait. There we go. Now it's a cup. Alright, we got our pork belly finishing up here. This smells so good. It's like somebody just cooked entire, like, 6 packs of bacon. I mean, look at the color on this. Gorgeous. Alright. We lost one. Alright, turn this down to medium-low. Okay. So, we've got that. Our next up is our black peppercorns, our garlic, and our ginger. So, we're going to let this come down a little bit. Because God knows that if we do it right now, I'm going to burn the garlic immediately. So we're going to give that like a minute. But actually, at this point, we've pretty much done a lot of the difficult cooking. And by difficult, I just meant we seared everything. Because all we're going to do is throw in our 20 garlic cloves. 2 tablespoons of whole black pepper. Our nub of garlic. 5 bay leaves, and a cup of olive oil, a cup of vinegar, and a cup of water. And then I got to make what's called a cartouche. Are any of you guys familiar with what a cartouche is? If not, I'll leave it up to when we do it so you can seem interested in it. No clue. A cartouche is a piece of parchment paper that you cut to be a circle that you will put on the top of your whatever you're braising. So like a beef or pork belly in this instance. You sit it and you cut a little hole in the middle, and it basically will stop the water from evaporating whenever you're braising something for a long period. So, you know how they're like, oh, if you keep it covered, the water doesn't evaporate? Well, you could do that with parchment paper. And it's called a cartouche. Okay. Alright, add garlic, ginger, and black peppercorns. There's 1 tablespoon black pepper. 2 tablespoons black pepper. Garlic. Excuse me, ginger and garlic. Kimball, still following Olympics right now? No, well, my wife is watching the Olympics. I am not because I'm trying to make dinner. But we had it on the TV just a couple minutes ago. Why? Is there something good happening? I kind of thought we were at the point of the day where they were repeating everything. Yeah, Rusty, that cartouche thing is actually really handy if you don't have like a lid for like a pot or something. I mean, it's if you're simmering something. So don't like, I'm boiling this as hard as I can and then throw it on there. It's not going to survive. Anyway. Alright, we're just going for a golden brown on this 20 cloves of garlic. And then at that point, we're going to add in our stuff all back in here. But yeah, this is more commonly made with chicken thighs. With like bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Or you can do it without all that, but yeah. It's supposed to be really delicious. It kind of gets a sweet vinegary flavor. Alright. Garlic is looking good. No, just asking, yeah. All right, soy sauce, vinegar, brown sugar. Okay. I'm actually going to deglaze the bottom with this real quick because that's a lot of nice flavor. All right, vinegar time. It's a cup of vinegar. White vinegar. It just looked that color because it was in the same container as the soy sauce. No, just asking. Oh. No, we got to see some of the running. We got to see the end of the biking where the American got the gold on that. We got to see brown sugar. 2 tablespoons brown sugar. What was it? The 4x100 mixed relay or whatever for the 1 tablespoon for the women's swimming, where they won and did the world record, which was pretty incredible. Okay. How can this sauce not be tasty? So much flavor is already plus fat. Yeah, and it's only going to get better because we're going to put all of the pork back in here plus water. And then we're also adding bay leaves. But we're going to let it simmer for an hour, which is when we're going to make the cupcakes. Okay, so bring the sauce to a simmer, which is what we're getting close to. We're going to add back in the pork belly. When do I add the water? Oh, I need to add my cup of water. Where did my thing go? Okay, here it is. Cup of water. Alright. Now we're going to bring that back up to a simmer. Add everything in. Make our cartouche. I've got so much grease that has just popped up everywhere. You're going to reduce it to a glaze, right? No, it's not actually going to reduce. It's actually going to stay like wet like this. It's meant to be served over rice as kind of like almost like a stew type thing. Because there's sugar in it, it'll thicken up and reduce a little bit, but not like a ton. At least that's my understanding of it. Okay. 5 bay leaves. I'm just setting these out. 2, 3, 4. Let's get another big one in there. I like bay leaves. 5 bay leaves. This food's delicious. Alright, so while that's figuring out what it wants to do, we're going to make a cartouche. Okay. So fold. So I took it, folded it in half. Fold it in half again. So what you want to do here is just make sure that there's always this one point specifically that you're always folding on. So up here in this corner is my middle section. So as you can see, we're going to fold on it again. So we're going to measure it to the middle, and then we're going to cut it and unfold it, and we're going to cut the tip off, and it's going to be a circle that should fit right over. So I could also see some lemon or vegetables that go well in this sauce. Yeah, I could agree with that. So now we unfold it. It should fit perfectly. All right, so we're back to simmering. 5 bay leaves. And all of that pork belly. All right. So we need to bring this back to a simmer. And once it's on a rolling simmer, we're going to put this on and basically put the lid on slightly ajar, and it's going to go for an hour. And then we're done. Just got to make the jasmine rice to go with it. I can also see lemon grass or vegetables would go well in this sauce. Pak choy or something. I think you mean bok choy. And yeah, that would be really good. Anything that's like Filipino would be fantastic with it. I'm honestly looking really forward to it. All right, I can hear underneath starting to go. So, probably need to keep these. All right, we'll put that there. I'm going to do a wipe down because this is pretty messy. I hate having a messy kitchen. Like, I've got time. Why don't I clean up during? Alright. Yeah, so the directions told me to heat this to high if I lose the simmer by putting everything in, which I clearly had. Sorry, there's grease all over this phone and stand. I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit, sorry. There we go. We're about to a rolling simmer. What do I need for these stupid 350? Let's go ahead and get that going. The smell on this is fantastic, by the way. I should get a picture of this while it's looking pretty. There we go. So the cartouche. Just like that. So as you can see, we're letting a little bit of steam out, but for the most part, it's going to keep all of that water from escaping. So we've got it partially ajar. I'm going to turn it down to a low simmer, Jasmine Rice. Let me go get my wife, because now it's her turn. Here's the cat. I don't know what she's doing. We have Oreos. We have cake mix. We've got icing. We've got everything you can think of. I need to set a timer for an hour. All right, I'm gonna go call my wife, unless she's paying attention. I did tell her 4 o'clock, and it is 3:53. So yay on me for being correct about time. Hey.
Hi.
I didn't have to call her. She's here.
I had your stream on.
Yeah, but did you have the sound on?
No, but I was building my dragon. So I could see the TV.
Good. I cleaned and sanitized everything because I had gotten pork belly on here, but I cleaned it. How do we want to do this?
Do you want me to walk you through making it, or do you just want me to do it?
Go for it, and I can help you however you want.
All right.
I'm here to assist.
What are you wanting me? How are we combining? You ate an Oreo. How are we combining?
I'm allowed to eat an Oreo.
You are allowed to eat an Oreo.
I want the chocolate and strawberry, and then you can do your rainbow with your normal. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know. You know, we have 3 boxes. I don't know how many you need. How many they make. I figured we just make a ton.
Yeah.
Because this is on an hour. I did go ahead and reheat the oven. It's starting. You want a whisk?
Yeah. But I want.
You want a big one?
No.
You want this one? Or medium?
I want that one. Yeah.
1 medium whisk.
Do these cook at the same temperature? Yes, they do.
Ban user. Ban forebotting. Don't come in here and try and sell stuff, please.
You want me to do this in a clear bowl for any reason?
We can. It might be better.
Just the
Mixing bowl. We have these mixing bowls, and I want to make salad with them. Am I the problem? You think my cartoon is small? Okay, well.
Not in a bad way.
I have this canary melon that I'll cut up, so maybe I'll cut it up and put it in there.
That's fine. I am not a fancy chef like my husband.
This is a canary melon. It's supposed to be a mix of a honeydew and a cantaloupe. I want to try it. 3-month gang. Thank you, Grant. Appreciate you coming in here and resubbing. Although for some reason it did show up. Oh, there it is.
Did mine show up?
No.
Oh, I did it before your stream started.
Oh, then that's probably why. I appreciate that. I appreciate you using my Amazon Prime sub on me.
You're welcome. Can't help it that we have a joint Prime account.
Be careful with what you say. I don't want to get demonetized. Miss, I have a joint.
We have a family plan. Is that better?
Yes. You come up here and be like, I've got a joint.
You know that words can have multiple. Where did my? Oh, you know that words can have multiple meanings, right?
Yes. As somebody who has occasionally used words with alternate meanings, yes.
You used my measuring.
The 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed the 2, but I went with the 1.
If you needed the 2, why did you not use the 2? Because I need the 1.
You can do it with the... I just like making it difficult. Infinite money glitch. Yes. Don't let Amazon know what's going on. They can have 160 of my dollars if I can get 2.5 of it back every month.
Can all the vegetable oil? No.
No, but you can generally use them interchangeably.
No, I found the vegetable oil.
That's my fry. I'm just giving you a hard time. Whoosh. Does the house smell like bacon?
I mean, maybe.
Or does it smell vinegary now that I've used the vinegar?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You're asking me questions for things that I don't have answers for.
Heaven knows.
Yeah.
I haven't stolen it. You're not a child where I'm just like, oh, I've got your nose. But if I did, you'd never have it back. I've got a knife. I'm gonna clean up knife. Well, I was like searing that bacon, or the pork belly. Goodness gracious, that was like internal struggle. Also,
Why?
oh, because it smelled like somebody had just made packs and packs of bacon. It's like waking up on Christmas morning and like breakfast is ready. But also one of the, I don't know, I assume it didn't do this, but like when the grease was popping, I feel like some of it popped up and hit me in the eye.
That's not good.
Because my eye went cloudy there for a second and then was fine. But I was definitely concerned I had like just like lost
You
my
are very
eyesight.
concerned with your eyes a lot.
I was very concerned I'd lost my eyes. I was going to lose my eyesight. I was going to be blind. I was like, of course it had to be while I was making bacon. They're like, don't play with yourself. You go blind. And it's like, well, apparently making food is how you go blind. Wow, looks like a spider web in there. Look at this. Looks like the Matrix. What? It does. It looks like the battery plants where they like put them in. So, what did you think of the eggs that I made this morning? Did they seem different or did they seem the same? Were they fluffier? Were they creamier? Were they better?
They did seem a little fluffier.
Okay.
I know you used the immersion blender
Yeah.
because I had to clean it.
Yes, that was one of the things I did. The other thing I did was J. Kenji Lopez Alt recently came out and suggested.
What about his mane?
What?
What?
You talking? Oh. you got me there for a second. I was like, heck, she talking about?
I know.
Which is rare.
I know. Got him. I'm gonna need more room.
That's fine. I can give you more room.
Okay.
I was scooping and pooping.
I'm hoping not.
Diapers forever.
Icing can go over there.
He came out and suggested, or had a recipe for fluffy, creamy eggs, and what he did was, do we need to put those in? And the Oreos? I'm just asking. It's a serious question.
You start with the cups,
Yeah.
and then you do the Oreos,
Yes.
and then you do this.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I just wanted to clarify. That you do some eggs, like normal eggs, and then you do half where you separate the egg whites and the egg yolks.
Wait, say that again?
So let's say you're doing 4 eggs. You do 2 normal, and then 2 you separate the whites and the yolks. You keep the yolks, and then you mix it up like you would with the like the normal eggs, the whites. So then you cook it like normal, and then once you get to the part where it's starting to make like normal egg. I can't think of the word of what they're called. You then put back the yolks that you also mixed. And apparently, it will make your eggs super creamy.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I did today.
Why does adding it later?
Because the idea is that you're adding those after the rest of the eggs are cooked, and the carryover heat is finishing the yolks, but it's not finishing it all the way. So you have a little bit of a creamy, wet egg yolk situation going on, where it's like partially cooked.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is. So like, yeah, you pull it off the heat, and then you add your egg yolks, and it like finishes cooking them. I, of course, then had to add it back because I put the expired cheese on accident.
These things happen.
Yes, they do. We had people here and chatting for a little while, and then everyone got busy.
I know.
It happens.
It does.
I was watching Rusty's before this, and they made lamb and cheese homemade ravioli. And they used the KitchenAid attachment.
Oh, yeah?
I was asking them if they like it, because I was told them I've been debating about getting one of those or getting the one that goes on the counter. He said that they love theirs, but he also says he has bad wrists and bad forearms, so he couldn't actually use the one where you hand crank it, which is the one that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he said, based on what you do, he goes, you should get the one on. You should get the one you hand crank.
For those that are watching, whenever I make, I don't know when I started this. It's been quite some time, but when I make cupcakes, I tend to put Oreos in the bottom of them. And people always ask me how it works. And honestly, the Oreos are slightly smaller than the bottom of the little cup. And so when you put an Oreo in the bottom, you just put a little bit less, batter inside of it. So you would still fill it to where it's like 2/3 full. And it seeps around the Oreo and it actually cooks into it. And so the Oreo does not fall out. Because I think everyone thinks that the Oreo will fall out when I do this. And it doesn't.
You guys are learning a Mare cooking recipe.
I also have this handy cupcake filling thing.
I want to try this.
The melon or this?
Whoa. That's nuts.
It's a melon, not nuts.
You're on top of it today. Grant must be cringing.
He must be so upset.
Oreo on the bottom is a mega giga brain move.
It's really good.
She's been doing this before I met her.
Yeah.
Like, this has nothing to do with me.
This has always been a me thing. And you top it with just like normal icing. Like, you don't go overboard because the Oreo's in it. But since the Oreo like cooks in it, it actually gets kind of soft. But not to the point where it's like goopy. It's just soft enough that you can actually bite through it.
Do you want a spatula?
Well, I don't know that I'll need all of this, but yeah.
Well, let's not be wasteful.
No, I don't know that it all fits. Yeah, so this was a truly Morgan invention thing that I did because I have one of those pans that you can put like candies and fillings inside of cupcakes when you go to cook them. It looks real funky because it's got like spikes in it.
Yeah, I've never understood how that worked.
I can explain it.
I mean, I kind of get it, but I just meant like, it seems like there were better alternatives.
Yeah. So I have this pan that's got like the spikes in it. And so you just put your cups down in, you pop a hole when you put the cup in there. You fill it with your filling, but you take like a little bite-sized candy bar or something and you stab it on the spike. So then when the cupcake mix rises, it rises up and around it.
It engulfs it.
And then it covers it in theory, and then you put icing on it.
You know what? I'm going to sound super dumb.
And when I run out of space in this, I just stab Oreos through it. It works too.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Like, I've always been like, how do you do your Oreos on this?
You just stab them through. So it breaks the Oreo a little bit, but it still is the same thing, and it still works. So.
Yeah, if you want to impress your friends or your coworkers, do this. Too bad the child left. She would have deeply enjoyed that.
I'm agree with this melon.
Can't do anything. They're attached to your chest. But yes, my wife commonly would make for work. Hey, Miss Kimball, join the team. Yes, she is generally the dessert person. I am not a big dessert person. So I asked her, said, what can I do to fill an hour and a half worth of time? She said, make a dessert. And I said, well, the dessert can't be in the oven. And she went, I have no answers for you.
Well, I can think of desserts that aren't oven desserts, but they don't take an hour. And
so I then decided to change the recipe. Once again, it's not my recipe. It is somebody else's recipe that I'm following, but it has options for cooking it in the oven and for stovetop. I just was less than comfortable with the stovetop option, although it seems to be working fine. So we went ahead and did that so that we could open up the oven. I also don't know that we have... Do we have a normal sized cupcake?
Yes.
Okay.
I have all things. I have normal size, mini size, this giant one, and then the one with the steaks. I can make... And then we have giant, like muffin tins. I have all things for this.
You know, I don't think we've ever used that muffin tin one.
Yes, we have.
Have we?
Yes.
What do we make?
Some pizza thing in it, I think.
Oh, yeah. But I meant we hadn't actually made muffins.
I don't think we've made muffins.
You should try this melon.
That needs to... Not a melon. Don't drop that in my cupcake. Move your hand. I really don't like melon.
No?
No.
Okay. My wife did not like the canary melon.
I don't like watermelon. I don't like honeydew. And I don't like cantaloupe. But I tried it.
Thank you.
I don't like it.
Thank you. She doesn't like it, folks. It's over. We tried.
And sometimes, because you end up with extra batter, sometimes I make mini cupcakes out of the extra batter.
You are welcome to.
I know, I
could have bought mini Oreos.
You know, so many people have said that to me.
Okay. Well.
That, they're like, you should get, mini Oreos to put in the bottom of it. The only cupcake mini ones I have right now are Halloween ones. What's still wrong with that?
You know, we could have ordered some. Or gone to a store.
4 little white ones, but aside from that. I mostly have holiday themed cupcake stuff.
Yeah, she only tends to make this stuff anymore for holidays.
Oven ready?
Yeah, it's done. You're just gonna have to use the microwave.
I'm just gonna use my phone.
That works too. How long do they take? 15, 20 minutes?
19 to 23 minutes.
And you don't have a second one of these, right?
No. But I gotta do all the other stuff in between.
What's the other stuff?
Do the mini cupcakes, and then make the other batter.
Gotcha.
This will get staggered. Can you open that for me? Your hands aren't gross.
One of my hands is gross, but that's just how it's always been.
We'll need to pay attention and turn it halfway through. Because our oven unevenly cooks. As do I think most ovens, right? You have to like figure out.
I mean, with anything you cook, you have to figure out the
But if we don't rotate it, the one in the like back corner will just burn.
Well, why don't you just set it for half?
I can pay attention.
That'll be a first. Ooh, got her. I gotta go, but wish the crew bon appetit. Good night, y'all. Good night, Tan.
Hi, Tanner.
Thank you for
Tan.
Thank you for hanging out. Have a good week, man. Speaking of which, assuming we don't have a ton of stuff Friday, my plan is to do a Lego stream because I got a Lego set finally.
You thought it was mine. Then we opened the box.
Yeah, it was mine.
Apparently. It was yours. I
also have more coming. She has one. Flowers. She has 2 flower sets coming. Chrysanthemums and you remember what the other one is?
Not a clue.
And then I also have got a shipping notification for the yacht and my little miniature space things that I got for ordering. For some reason, the Jaws boat with shark did not ship with it.
Has it come out yet?
Yeah. Well, no, but I was able to order it 3 days early. I shouldn't have to wait till it comes out for everyone.
They won't ship it till it comes out.
It's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true. I've done it before.
Well.
Do we need to call Dan?
Yeah. Dan, I need to know.
Dan, watch the stream so I can tell you that my
You
wife...
can answer all of my Lego questions.
So I can tell you that my wife's no longer your boss. Yeah, we don't have anyone that you know who works at your place that...
We spoiled it.
You're telling them tomorrow.
I know.
All right, here's my canary melon. It tastes exactly like you think a honeydew and a cantaloupe combined tastes like. It's pretty good. Although now I gotta clean this knife again. So what has been your favorite Olympic event that you've seen so far, other than the archery?
I always like watching swimming.
No, I meant, like, actually, have you seen, like...
Swimming.
Swimming, okay. The women's, the men, the relay, the freestyle, the backstroke. What set?
You answered that.
Which I did.
Lego set. You just listed all of them.
I know, but I just didn't know if what he was asking. Well, that's not great.
What?
Look what fell off. And it's stuck to the floor.
Well.
My thing came off.
I'm sorry. Did you catch it?
I must have, because it looks so bloody.
Do you need me to put a Band-Aid on you?
I mean, do I need one?
No.
That's frustrating. I don't have an extra. I have to go the next 2 weeks without.
2 weeks? I thought they were a week.
No, they're 2 weeks. Are you making frosting too? No, we have cans of frosting.
We have in the past.
Yeah, we've made frosting on this channel before, so we've got strawberry with clams. This is actually from the April Fool's things.
Seashells. Not like actual clams, but seashells.
Those are clams. I've got rainbow chip.
Mix.
You guys tell me here. That's a clam, right? We also have a bunch of just white.
I need you to not be blocking me on my way.
Everything. What do you think you are? A bread maker? The kind you need. Alrighty then. To open.
These will also have to cool before we can ice them at all.
Yes, they will require cooling. So there is a chance that the icing doesn't actually appear on stream. Alright, I've got some Jasmine Rice. Thai fragrant long grain rice. Alright, in a saucepan, bring water to boil, stir in rice, cover, reduce heat, and simmer for 15 minutes. So for 2 cups of rice, I need 3 cups of water. Measure up my water. We're going to use all of the measuring cups. That being said, we still have 34 minutes. I can't believe that just fell off.
Maybe it didn't go in right.
That's what I'm wondering. But like, look at this. As you can see, the water level hasn't come down or come up, gone down. We've got our 12 minis. How are the chocolate?
I don't know.
Alright. She's cleaned junk.
I have to make another set.
I know.
Okay.
Still clean junk. Getting my 3 cups of water. Is it 3 cups?
You have to go that far away?
No, I'm just
You got Oreo on your lips.
we're saving it for you.
Since when?
Since it was convenient.
Last time I kissed you, you got sick and you blamed me for it.
As any guy would. Cooties. Alright. She's going to work on the next batch. So are we at the 10-minute mark?
We're at 10 minutes.
Is that when we need to rotate it?
Yeah. It's
Yes.
almost halfway. It's 19, so.
So you just said pay attention.
Yeah. I need those scissors.
3 cups of water. If this is just water, I can set it here and it'll dry and it'll work good.
Make sure it's upside down.
Those look awfully small for confetti flakes.
When they bake, they melt, so the color, like, seeps into it.
But what about the chips?
What chips?
What about the chips?
There's only chips in the icing.
What about the chips?
There's no chips.
What are you talking about?
Forget.
We have chips.
Those aren't going in the cupcakes.
We have lots of chips.
They're not going in the cupcakes. You go on top of the cupcakes.
But why?
Those are for brownies anyway.
They can be for anything. Boo. You heard it here first, I booed her.
When did you not boot me?
Or would it? Does that count?
You would have if you could have.
Your parents were there. I was never.
Yes, you would. Don't pretend.
It's not my fault that they would boo you. Okay, I need 2 cups of rice-a-roni. I genuinely wonder sometimes how many people are just like lurking, listening to me being like stupid.
Oh God. That egg did not break cleanly. Yeah, we need to rotate those now.
Okay, I'll stop pouring that. All right.
You need to do it?
Thing takes up the whole oven. There's not a lot of maneuvering room.
Well, it's the extra large. Hello, Skipper.
Do you want to get out your little,
Cooling racks?
yeah, just preemptively before you get started with anything else?
Yeah.
That was merely a suggestion.
No, I know.
Mise en place. Hey guys, look who came. He was so tired because he got to go to the park earlier and apparently was a big punk because he was tired.
He was
Morgan was getting ready.
Tired and slow, and you slowly went around the entire park with me, and then when we got all the way to the opposite side of the park, towards the front of the park, he then drank water, turned, and made a beeline to the pond.
He full-on sprinted the whole way.
Away from me and my disapproval.
It was the Olympic. He saw
Sprinting?
the finish line.
Can you give me the vegetable oil, please?
Why'd you put it away?
There's not enough room for me to leave that vegetable oil out.
Use the table. Use the. There's all kinds of places.
Calm down.
I'm just.
It'll be okay.
I understand that. I'm just flabbergasted by your choice. Is all. All right. What's wrong?
Nothing. Making sure I have the right one.
We were looking, and I got a little concerned.
I was checking before I poured it in.
Come here, buddy.
And then I need.
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these new ones, or the old ones.
Yeah.
What did you think of your thin mint balls?
They're really good.
Are they?
Yeah, but I want them cold like I like my fingers. So I put them in the fridge.
All right, buddy. I don't know. Come over here. Skipper, come. Right there. Sit. Sit.
I'm used to having a taller sided bowl.
She's used to me making the messes. You boop? Oh, shit. What'd you do? Think I dropped it?
Checking.
What are you doing, you punk? How about that?
They're bigger than you think they are.
We'll see when I do it. All right, can you sit? Shake. Shake. Good boy. Who's there? Big one. Pretty good. Come on. Good boy. We have started doing this thing with Skipper. Well, I've started doing it. I call it feeding the meter because he's got these coin-shaped chicken, like dehydrated chips. Sit. And so I'll have him sit down, and I'll just feed it to him like it's a phone booth or a parking meter. Sit down. Good boy. Boop. Come on. Boop. Good boy. Where'd that other one go? Oh, it's dead in the corner. Dead in the corner. All right, we got 25 minutes left on the pork belly adobo. All right, crunch. Get mom.
Yeah.
Who's there? Stop it. Good boy.
Is that like a sneeze?
No, he was smelling the carrot bag.
That's what I mean.
He was being a punk. Catch. Good catch. Thank you for that. That's... But on Rusty's thing, he was going on and on about they made cream cheese danishes.
Oh.
About them being amazing. They looked really good.
So these are my traditional cupcakes I make. Funfetti with double stuffed Oreos, or the holiday, whatever holiday, like Halloween. The Christmas ones that have red. They've done some other ones too that are like, all of the holiday Oreos are always like between a normal Oreo and a double stuffed Oreo.
Come on, get.
They're like the perfect ones for the bottom of a cupcake.
All right, my water's boiling. I'm throwing in my rice. So, because he was talking about his stuff he made so much, I'm going to talk about the stuff I made earlier. They are like sandwich roll-ups. There's Gouda and cheddar cheese, ham and turkey inside of a like a croissant. It's like a big square instead of like the normal one. Dough sheet, yeah. I rolled them up in there and threw them in the oven. They were actually delicious. That being said, they aren't worth like making a stream over because it was kind of just something I threw together while I was at the store. And honestly, I wanted some mayo. Oh, can you hand me one of those teas? I want to try them. Snapple Zero Sugar Traparaka. It looks like it's pear, mango, and cinnamon. Are they done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hawaii has its own time zone. I knew that. Not overly peary. A lot more mango and cinnamony. But not in like an overwhelmingly cinnamon or a mango-y, like where I would hate it.
They smell like strawberry.
You're right, that one does definitely get...
That's why I had to rotate it, because that one was starting to cook. It's always that back one.
Interesting. Must be where the heating source is.
Yeah, it's in that back corner.
Have you ever thought about trying to make these using the roast instead of the bake?
No. I don't think outside the box when it comes to...
Well, interesting enough, the bake and the roast use different heating elements in the oven. The bake uses one side of the oven, like the top. The roast uses the top and the bottom, so you get more even cooking from both the top and bottom. It's worth considering. I don't know if that's going to help with the browning, but I don't know. Generally, when you're baking stuff, when I think of like pie or stuff like that, you've already kind of hard baked the crust, so you're really only doing the top and middle. But I guess it goes through. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass at this point.
That's fine.
I did not set Let's go 12 minutes. Why do I do this? I do it all the time. You know, I left this here to put your eggs in. I don't think you did at all.
I'm not used to using that. I always just put them back in the box.
I would recycle the box, but you do you.
I did.
What can I do? Anything? Nothing?
I normally let them sit a little longer.
Why? They cooked. Or do you mean the cupcakes?
Like the cupcakes in the, I let them cool a little bit more usually.
Oh, I thought you were trying to tell me that it was dumb for me to be putting the cupcake holders in.
No.
Because, like, they're going to go in there at this temperature anyway.
No.
You're out of yellow.
No, I'm not. Wait. Wait. I've been color coding them.
Okay.
I appreciate you wanting to be helpful. Yeah, use blue. Wait, you should have one more yellow. Okay.
I guess I'm confused.
By what?
So you want me to use blue now?
Yeah.
What's going to be the difference?
Nothing.
What?
I don't have enough yellow to do the rest. That's what I remembered, is I did the pink and the white for the strawberry, and we'll do blue and yellow for the funfetti.
Okay. I just was trying to follow what the logic was.
I just was confused mostly while you were missing a yellow.
I have big fingers, and sometimes it's hard to get these. There's a reason why I have to, like, lick my fingers to get the bag open.
You can see the Oreo on the bottom. I don't know how well that's coming through in the light with the backlit.
Look at to see it when you eat
When
one
it's
later.
cool. Later.
When you eat one later.
I won't eat a strawberry one.
When you eat one raw.
I won't eat a strawberry one.
But are you going to eat the rest of the chocolate Oreos?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be an issue.
I'll either eat them or fix them to work.
I half expected to be like, we should put mint ones in here.
Now it's strawberry.
You're doing normal. You didn't count them out, so that's not my fault.
Just it looks.
Besides, you don't have green ones to do the green ones.
What do
What
you mean?
You don't have You don't have green wrappers to do mint. For mint.
Green.
Okay, I see that. They went out. They weren't available for use. That's fine. Just joshing you.
Your name's not Josh.
You don't know what my name was.
Who are you?
Probably no. It's crumble. Get hot.
I want to check the air and see if we need to turn it down. I can check it in a second here.
It's a little steamy. Probably from all this liquid. Steaming.
It's funny how you're steaming things and it seems steamy. Also, we've had the oven on and off, so...
It's sauna-y in here. Ooh. Am I in the way?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Jeez. Oh, my God.
What happened?
You had not finished preparing.
You told me I was in the way and I was doing it wrong. And you
I would never.
I have green.
I don't remember saying I have green. Well, I do have green.
You do. You're like, oh, wrong. I have green. So I thought you were trying to put your minty ones in. The real reason that she went with the Oreo is more of actually a paperweight to keep the thing down in there instead of...
You know that when you put batter in there, it drops it too, right?
Yeah, but you like it all the way in already.
Oh, God, that one's broken.
There's a whole other sleeve. Just start from that. You only need 2. There you go. Hey, we have 4 people watching. I'll take it. Ooh. No, they're lurking.
No, I thought I saw the chat jump, but I didn't.
Oh, it was me hitting the thing back. You see the process? It's like a conveyor belt. Slowed down. Efficiency's ruined.
When you get less batter in there, it doesn't have as much pressure behind it.
Why are you not using the handle?
It doesn't always work. It doesn't grab it all the time. I had this problem before.
Do you need a new one of these?
You know, we'll take them.
Whoops. Don't you think that there's probably like a newer, fancier, better version that works?
Yeah.
Like maybe it's metal and not
This is the
plastic?
this is the one my mom got me way back when, and I've just always had it. That doesn't mean there's not a better one.
Yeah, I know. I'm giving you the business. Oh man. Smell this.
In a minute.
Smells like barbecue.
13 to 18.
I was about to ask a dumb question. I was like, is there anything in there that I
Can
need
you
to
open
rotate?
the oven? But you need to rotate? Not right now. That did cool down really fast.
All right, we are 12
Mini
minutes
cupcake?
out. Do you need to start your timer? Run with yours, right? Unless you're making a third batch. I did buy you a butt ton of eggs just for that.
Well, I didn't know how many we were making, and they each take 3 eggs, so...
I bought 24 eggs. If we make another one, we absolutely can. Just know that, like, a majority of this is going to have to go to work with you.
I know. It may not all go tomorrow.
That's fine. You could take them to your new team and your old team.
I know.
Start off on a good foot, right?
Yeah.
How do you think that would go if you did that?
Sure. Well, it's my old team first, so they'd be like, what are those cupcakes in the corner? Don't worry about those.
These are I'm leaving cupcakes. These are I'm coming cupcakes.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I mean, if you need to, you can just tell them that I needed something to do on stream.
No, I already plan on telling them that, because my old team, they're like, we don't fall for the food trick anymore because we know you bring food when you're telling us bad news to soften the blow.
Yeah.
So I was intentionally not going to bring food for these. And then this worked out to where this is happening. So, you know,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. They don't. I'm sure if one of my new team was talking to my old team, I'd be like, "Oh, she brought us treats." They'd be like, "Don't trust it." Though I do bring treats when it's not bad news.
You know, if you're making this, we have another fun footy. You don't actually have to like cut this one out. You could just do it in this.
Yeah, but won't we have enough?
How many people are on your two teams?
I wasn't. Okay. I don't. This is more than enough.
Okay.
But yeah, I use the remnants because the Oreos take up space to make mini cupcakes.
Yeah.
It makes almost a half batch of mini cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
Thing.
All right, I got to check on the rice here in a second. So then you're done with all of this.
Yep.
And let's start clearing the area for the food to come off. I can't wait for you to hate this.
Oh, I forgot to go smell.
Doesn't that smell like barbecue?
No.
What's it smell like?
Asian food.
Asian barbecue.
Is that what it is?
It's technically, I believe, Filipino. Yeah, adobo should be Filipino.
It reminds me of the spices that I get in like Asian and Japanese and
You mean soy sauce?
Thai and all that.
Oh, you need this to pop them out later.
Yeah, that's with a clean spoon.
I put it back. I mean, it's soy sauce, brown sugar, vinegar, garlic, ginger, and black peppercorns.
Oh, several things that I'm kind of iffy about.
You don't
Well, if worst comes to worst, we have the roll-ups from lunch that you made me. So you're probably hoping for breakfast tomorrow.
So I don't know if I did something really stupid or really smart, but you know these seeds?
Yeah,
I put them right there.
not enough room for them, but yeah.
The Scotch bonnets. Well, I was about to pull this out because I literally never used
I was gonna say you've never used it.
But when I went to pull it, like half of this all came up because it's grown.
The root?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna like dislodge half this, and I'm like,
No.
it is what it is. I like the chives, the garlic chives. Haven't used them; they're too small. That should be my rice. Hopefully, maybe we shall see.
What are we at on the? Okay, the cut.
Good Lord. A lot of rice. All right. I heard you, dang nabbit. Rice, Jasmine. All right, we got about 7 minutes on the braising pork belly. So we'll pull that off.
Where did the food come from?
It's the spoon that I use to scoop out the stuff.
I didn't mean to sound so annoyed. I was just like, I literally just pulled this out.
No, yours was over here. I haven't touched it.
Okay, yeah. And those will cook.
Do you want your lid?
I think it's like, yeah, I'll just put it in there. Why would you throw that knowing that there's food around?
I know how to frisbee a little bit. I'm not like terrible. You heard of her here that she thinks I'm terrible.
I didn't say that.
Boo.
Boo!
I'm genuinely kind of excited to try this. I also don't know if I'm going to like it. I think I should.
Why do you keep moving that?
Keep moving what?
That's where I was going to put the cupcakes when they come out. We're on those two things.
Well, where am I going to put my pot?
We have more of those.
Yeah.
I can put the cupcakes over there. It's fine.
I was going to say, this is what we always do.
Would you rather the green ones, or is this acceptable?
That's fine. I just wanted to get it over here. We are halfway. So I need to rotate. You put away my oven.
I can do it.
I also need those to move them.
You have to let it cook a little past that way.
I should keep moving the goalposts. How are we ever going to get anything done if we keep moving the goalposts? Do you think that Europe has a version of that? Because the goalposts generally means football.
As in American football.
Yeah, the only. It'll be an Olympic sport before too long to watch.
She's both in the sun and laying with her paws over the vent.
Yeah, her hands are cold. Her hands are warm, her body is cold. So look at our dog. He's over there just passed out.
He really is. On the couch.
Let's have a gander at what the goose made. I don't know what that means. Whatever. I'm making stuff up. As you can see,
A group of geese is called a gander.
what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where that comes from.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying the way I was saying it made no sense. But my cartouche. Thanks. You should know it. You took French.
I did not.
Anyone from Georgia, look it up. She took French.
I did not take French.
Yeah. Her mom was the French teacher.
Did you see me almost try to grab that with my other hand?
No, but that would be dumb. Aren't you an engineer? And don't you specialize in metals?
Yeah. That
And,
doesn't mean
and heat transfer through metals?
That doesn't mean I haven't done stupid stuff before without meaning to.
God dang. You're a walking OSHA violation.
Why do you think they promoted me to management?
They put you in a lab because clearly you're not able to handle yourself in a production environment. Oh, Morgan. This looks pretty good. Here in Duckburg, life is like a hurricane. All right, let's pull this bad boy. Should be one more in there. There it is. You get a picture of this? Please and thank you. You are dropping everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hope it doesn't stay like that. Does that not look good?
It does.
To be honest with you, all I smell is funfetti cupcakes.
Yeah, I just smell cupcakes. That's why earlier when you were like, come smell this, I was like, I just smell cupcakes. I smell strawberry and cake and... Do you care if I just put it on the cooktop?
No. No, it's still hot.
Yeah. It's not gonna fit right here, so.
You can put it on the table if you want to put some of these on.
No, it'll be fine.
Sticky, starchy rice. Maybe I should have.
You put butter in it?
No, it didn't call for butter.
Oh.
Do you want to scoop some on there and make it look pretty? I have the utensils you need.
What's the time left on my phone?
25 seconds. We can wait. We can wait. We can wait. Well, you did do it to the short end. It was 15 to 18.
Mm.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. It's normal.
I know. All right, I got a little tiny piece. I'm going to try it.
It smells really good. Now that I'm over here, do you want me to use the ladle?
Yes.
Am I trying to not have juice or have juice?
No, have juice. I just assumed. Don't go crazy with the juice, but yeah, have some.
I can always ladle on juice after.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have the tongs there in case you wanted to pull some out. Get that garlic right there. I'll get you a whip. Yeah, there should be some garlics in there. Is that a garlic? There was one that was cooked down. Oh, there's one. Nope. Where'd they all go?
They're tiny, most of them.
They were big. They must just like cook the heck down.
Either that or they're already in here. I found a couple.
Oh, okay, I just wanted like 2 or 3 on top to make it look nice. What happened?
In the shot.
There's one.
What'd you just do with it?
It's right here. That thing right there.
This?
Yes.
This?
Yeah, that's the garlic. That's a garlic. The other ones must have just literally disintegrated.
Do you have anything to put on top of this? Like sesame seeds? Anything?
Honestly, you're supposed to eat it like this.
Okay.
But I might go a little bit more sauce.
Get some peppercorns. Hold on.
I'll get peppercorns.
Yeah. That is perfect. Let's see. Confetti. Got them both now.
Do you want to try mine?
That makes me feel a lot better now that I see.
Oh, yeah, you need to take a picture first.
Yeah. I haven't been able to do everything normally because we also need to put those in there.
You want to set the timer? I turned the thing off.
Why?
Was it 425? There's a box right
350,
here.
I thought. Isn't it?
Yeah.
No wonder it's not cooking.
No.
That was a joke.
Carry over.
You turned it off pretty late in them being in there.
Yes. Sorry.
It's okay.
If they're extra gooey, you can blame me. Now I'm second guessing myself. Let me look up pork belly adobo to see what other people put.
It feels like it's missing some like green.
I mean, some of them throw the bay leaf in there, but
Yeah, or little chopped green onions or whatever, but
I don't know that I have them. I got rid of them.
that's fine.
I've got some spinach.
Nah.
I have parsley.
There we go. The lighting finally fixed. There we go. Oh, that looks much better, right?
Yes.
It's because originally it was doing that, and then the lighting fixed.
Yeah, it's much better.
Bon appetit.
Well, I just assumed you wanted to try it before you made one.
Well, I was going to.
Oh, I just was going to let you try mine. If you wanted.
It's very tender. A lot of flavor there.
Yeah. You seem surprised.
Really tasty.
Mm-hmm. And the pork belly isn't chewy.
Mm-mm. That's what I mean. Like the pork belly, because I even had a piece with some fat in it, and it was very tender.
It's all fat.
I know.
But it's like a sweet, tangy sauce. Like, this is the way that I would like pork belly to be. It's really good.
Those are probably cool enough that I could maybe ice them.
Well, I mean, do you want to eat?
Yeah. I don't know if you need to ice the camera either.
You can ice on camera. W meal? Yeah. This is really good. I think I knew I would like it, but I was worried about the pork belly. Because like I said earlier on stream, I've had pork belly before that I hated. It's not like rendered. It's chewy, but in a way that's like you're just chomping on some fat. Like you got some grizzle that just won't chew and go down. I hate that. But I had pork belly one time from a place that it was like this, where it was super moist, cooked through, easy to chew. It felt like I was eating like a super like delicious piece of pork, where I could actually like if I'd had a pork chop, like the best piece of pork chop I've ever had, but like super flavorful and smoky, because I mean it was pork belly. This is a lot like that without the smokiness. That being said, there's a lot of flavor packed in here for like 6 ingredients. It's not overly vinegary. It's got a little bit of a tang from the vinegar, but the soy sauce adds like a nice saltiness. The sear from the pork belly brought out a lot of flavors. There's a ton of garlic in there that all caramelized, plus some brown sugar. And you got some nice flavors from the bay leaf. Like, this is really good. It's just rice.
That was jasmine rice.
It is.
I don't always like jasmine rice. There's some rice, so is it saffron rice? There's some rice I don't like. I don't know what kind it is.
Saffron is probably not the kind that you would Saffron's really expensive, so it's less likely that that was the price that you had.
Okay.
Let's put it
There's
that way.
some type of rice that like it's not my favorite. There's like a flavor to it that I don't like.
Yeah. It might have been sticky rice? Because I think the rice you're thinking of is the rice that we had at Buck Tui. Cilantro rice, all my homies hate cilantro rice. I mean, we definitely don't like that, and you know why. But, for you, I would say avoid the peppercorns. But other than that, this is... This is scratching an itch I didn't know I had. Is it hot?
I put a good piece in my mouth.
So yeah, look at this caramelized garlic. Just cooked, braised in that liquid. So the interesting thing is, so the recipe that I was following for this, which there are not a lot of recipes out there for pork belly adobo. There's about 1 million recipes out there for chicken adobo. That being said, pork belly adobo is very, very common. I do find that strange that there's not like an overwhelming amount of recipes out there for it. At least when I originally looked. Because I've been sitting on this for like 9 months. Yeah. I didn't know where I would find pork belly. I knew you don't like vinegar, so I was worried that this was too far out there. I also worried it was going to be more complicated than it was. Also, the fact that I don't like pork belly very often.
Yeah. I don't have to do that on the stream. Whatever.
I would like you to, but...
You could try one, is what I was thinking.
Oh, I don't remember you saying that, but...
Well, I didn't say it, but that's what I was thinking.
I'm willing to try. I do need icing work.
I meant to eat try.
Oh, yeah, that too. But yeah, I really like this. This is pork belly's good, which that's what I'm most surprised about. Like I thought the flavors would be fine for me, but
You just smell the strawberry.
I really wanted to, if this went well, is to do like burn-in pork belly, where I basically cut up a pork or smoke a pork belly in the Traeger, bring it in, cut it up into cubes, cover it in like glaze and other stuff, and put it back in the Traeger to smoke into like squares that like get nice and seared like this and covered. I think it'd be fantastic. Plus, I know a lot of people already do that, so. But I'd like to try. Because it always takes me one try before I can start, like, figuring out what I would do different or change. Yeah. But yeah, when they do it with chicken, they do it with chicken thighs, which is why I didn't want to do it. We're a white meat family. I don't really like the dark meat on chicken. And I don't really like duck meat either. Like, it's fine, but when you get duck breasts with the skin still attached, nah, not for me. I have a fruit if you want it. She made a face, so I'm going to say that's a no on the fruit. We have grapes.
I do like grapes.
Yeah, classic South liking white, shaking my head. I just grew up not liking dark meat. It's strange. Even to this day, I get like weirdly like find thigh meat unappetizing. Which is strange because I know that's what they use in all the Chinese food I eat. 100%. It's thigh meat, chicken karage, mushu chicken, chicken broccoli, like it's all thigh meat because it's nearly impossible, to overcook it. And it stays juicy, and it's got more fat content, which is what people like. All right, I got one bad piece of pork. It was... Stop it. Do you just want to be in camera, or you just want my food?
I can tell you he for sure doesn't want to be in camera. Anytime we pull our phone out to take a picture of me, looks like.
I got him while he was looking really sleepy earlier. Got a lot of black peppercorns in here. I'm trying to avoid them. We threw them in for the shot.
You not want them either?
No, they're fine. It's just, it's a big blast of pepper when you chew on it.
Yes.
And if I get like 3 or 4 in there, it's like burns. You just hit the gap.
I know.
Okay.
I saw her there.
Dark meat has its uses though. I know, I just listed them all off. I'm not an idiot. I'm allowed to have my preferences. You won't see me cook with dark meat on here. And if that's bothers you, I'm sorry. I will always find a way to do it with chicken breast. And the nice thing is,
You want the strawberry icing on these as well? Or the original icing?
I kind of thought a mix of both, but I didn't know what you wanted to do.
I can do a mix. I can do a mix even just on them as well. Okay, move.
I'm really digging this canary.
You were not
melon.
in. You were in the way. Move.
I mean, dark meat is cheaper than chicken breast. But yet, chicken breast is the most widely eaten meat in the United States. That's because we're told that it's healthy for you. There's not a lot of fat. There's no sugar. It's just straight protein. Morgan, where's your bug on there? You definitely just got it. Nice job. Yay. Winner, winner, pork belly dinner. Alright, that's enough. Can't just sit here eating. You rotated these, right?
No.
So we're gonna have a burnt one?
Maybe. Maybe the little ones don't get as bad because they're not back in that corner.
Yeah.
As far.
Alright, Morgan's getting set up to ice some of these. We're not gonna do all of them, but we're gonna ice the strawberry ones and give it a try. I want to make sure you guys get the full dessert experience. Well, not the full, but enough. You need me to grab those?
Oh, I forgot to
What?
cut that first.
Alright, I got my to-go container. Pretty solid. Definitely feel like this is going to take some time to cool.
What?
The rest of the stuff. I'm trying to get it out of the way so you have room.
Room is good.
I'm doing it. Doing the best I can. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened to all that garlic. It just disintegrated. Like you can see little bits of.
Mini.
Back a little bit. Gonna go eat W stream. Thanks, Grant. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a good dinner, my man. Alright, so we're in the midst of the cleanup and the icing. So I'm trying to soak my pot. Sorry, I'll be out of your way. To be fair, we're not really doing anything special. This is all just like the generic, what you would do with the box mix. I would like to, on a future stream, to make it from scratch.
Which we have done.
Yes. Did I tell you that I was trying to figure out how to make strawberry like cupcakes and or like cake from scratch?
No.
Do you know how you do it?
Do you use real strawberries?
Yes. That's a given. You have to take strawberries and cook them down like you're doing jelly. And then incorporate it into the mix. If you use like strawberry puree, it's too wet. If you use like dehydrated, then all it does is stain your flour when it cooks, but it doesn't actually give you any flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was using jam, and then they said that just didn't come out very well. Because I never really thought about it. I was like, oh, yeah.
Did you want the rainbow chip on these? Or fluffy white on these?
I would put rainbow chip on there.
Okay.
I like rainbow chip. Plus, we have rainbow chips.
I'm glad I put these in the one with the big hole.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of thought that they would just come with chips to use. Does that make sense?
Like that?
Yeah, like this. I just thought they were covered. I'm not the brightest.
Hi, buddy. You here with me? Okay. You are, and you're in shop too, which is so nice of you. Oh, God. Well, that's not gonna work. Hmm. There's apparently warm icing.
Excuse me? The icing's warm?
The icing is coming out of the...
You need to put it in the freezer?
No, it's coming out of the sides of the bag. Is the
Oh.
problem. It's very liquidy.
I'm sorry. Probably because the house is hot.
The house is hot.
Oh, did you look to see if we needed to turn the house down?
Nope.
I could do that.
But I would venture to guess that we do need to.
I'm gonna be honest. When I went to the store earlier, I was sweating just walking out from inside the store.
We've been in a heat wave, so this does not surprise me.
I know, but I thought that was supposed to end Thursday.
I was more saying that for anyone watching.
Oh. Yeah, but I thought the heat wave was supposed to be over. It's just been humid. Well, if you end up wasting a bunch of icing, we have a lot of icing.
Yeah, I'm not worried. What I need...
That's not it. That's the thing for the lights.
Come hold this.
My house says it's 72.
Now hold this. But don't eat that.
I'm glad you said something, because that was my first indication, was to go just... The dog's looking for it. I turned it down to 68.
Cute. Now you can lift this.
Yep. I approve. I approve of this method. I love this Dutch oven, but I feel like its life is limited.
What do you mean?
I've started to notice like little spots in the.
Because you use it so much?
Yeah. Well, I've read about people using cheaper like Dutch ovens, and then the enamel chipping. Because once the enamel's gone, it's basically just a metal pot. And the whole benefit is from using the enamel. So I worry that mine's gonna like quickly degrade. Not like I'm worried about it right now, but I just mean when it does. It's more what I meant. Anything new on chat? Nope, looks fine. Lurkers are always welcome. So don't feel like you have to chat, but we do enjoy people asking questions, making suggestions, making fun of us.
I'll say I'm in no way a professional.
I think they all know that. I really want some people to see the intro screen and tell me what they think. So far, the only person that's seen is Chow.
Oh, God. I stuck my finger in the strawberry one.
I guess you're eating that one.
What you eating, Skipper?
Hey, come here. Come eat this rice. Dogs can eat rice. You can have the rice that fell on the ground. Okay. Everything is cleaned up for the most part.
Throwing icing containers.
Maureen, don't go to your left.
My left?
You're right. There. Is this supposed to be on still?
No.
Well, you did it.
Yeah, the strawberry icing got really loose. It got hot, so it's a little
Did you want to put some?
droopy. Did you want these? This is already in these.
Oh, okay. You don't have to. We had them.
Not unless you want me to put them on the strawberry ones.
You think they'd go good?
I can put it on a couple. You want to eat that one?
Sure. Which one did you finger?
That one?
Okay. I don't know that it adds color.
No, the pink is what, like, you can't see it.
All right. We're going to eat this. The one thing that I don't like about these is the Oreo does stick to the inside a little bit. And it's tearing.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not supposed to.
So, as you can see, one delicious cupcake, one Oreo at the bottom. Nah, it's fine. Chocolate doesn't come through very well.
Oh, it's got chocolate Oreo?
Yeah.
A lot of strawberry?
It's very strawberry, and then you get the crunch of the Oreo, but you don't get the flavor of the Oreo. But that may also just be because it is a chocolate Oreo. And I'm not...
And Oreos are chocolate.
Yes, but I generally look for the cream flavor when I eat Oreos. Like, I'm there for the center, not the outsides. It's usually why I like the mega stuff. But, I mean, you did a good job. They're good. Great job making the box.
Thanks. I can follow directions.
Well, jury's out. I'll need a couple more years.
I'm also going to need to booby trap. That's a good idea.
Also, what happened to the clams?
Did you want me to put the mermaid shells on it?
Aren't they supposed to be there with it?
Yeah, I can put it on it. You sprinkle them on top. You don't mix them in.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just saying you... Wait a minute. Those go to the different one. Let's go to those. Oh, are those go with the... No.
Yes. They go with the strawberry.
That's fine. I mean, it'll be a nice little... Probably icing's good.
So I can sprinkle them on them if you want. But I may want to...
Sprinkle one on one and see how it looks. We're trying things. I actually think it looks good on there.
All right.
Do you not?
I do too. I just...
What are these little rod things?
Sprinkles. They're just silver.
They are. They don't taste like much.
No, they're sprinkles.
Right, I've had flavored sprinkles.
Oh, no.
Let's try a shell. Let's try a clam. The clam was better. Ooh.
I was trying to avoid.
All right, folks. We've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes, roughly. We made a delicious adobo pork belly that we braised for about an hour. We had some Jasmine Rice. We've made 24, 48 times another 24, so what is that, 72?
I wasn't listening.
48 plus 24. 72 cupcakes, 24 of which were mini. The rest are bigums. We've had fun. We've had some subscribers. We've had some followers. We've had some new people.
Cried.
So we're going to call it here. We're going to find somebody to raid. If you've heard the spiel before, you know how it goes. But check out the Instagram to see the pictures of all the food that I've made and to get notified when I'm going to go live early. Although we are following the schedule of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, about 5 p.m. on the weekdays. Central, and 3 to 4 is generally when we start on Sunday. The menu for this week: tomorrow we're doing some white pizza, so Alfredo sauce with caramelized onion and mushroom, and then my wife will get a white pizza with bacon and other stuff. And then Tuesday we're doing like chicken roll-ups. I don't know really what they are. It's going to be ground chicken that I'm going to basically make into a big giant ball or square, and then put a filling of cream cheese, cheddar cheese, bacon, and broccoli. And then we're going to roll it into into like a log shape, and then cover it with breadcrumbs and either bake it or shallow fry it with some baby red mashed potato and some asparagus. Should be quite good. But that's the idea for food streams this week. And then Friday, if there's time, we have this Friday off. I'm going to do a Lego stream where I will build the lunar rover. Just got that in yesterday. I've been really eager to build it, but timing hasn't been there. Check out the VODs if you're interested in any of the other stuff we've made. If there's the YouTube one and the Twitch one. Twitch one only has so long, so the YouTube has all of them. And then come back and hang out with us if you enjoyed what we did and the vibe and everything. Really enjoyed having all the people here hanging out. You guys make this a lot of fun, so hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. All right, everyone, have a good rest of the weekend, and don't forget we are going to go raid someone, so just kind of hang out for a minute. All right, thanks, guys.